Go, 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 go.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I was waiting on the green light, right? Got cut off just a little bit early. Hope everybody's doing good. Happy Monday morning. It's November. Right? Santa Claus is coming to town. Man alive, man alive. What Brock's got his little buddy there. I'm sure he's ready to go, ready to go. Hope everybody, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Bryce boy? Give us a wave. Give us a wave, Bryce boy. Hey, good morning. Good morning, everybody. My name is Chad Free, and I'm a wealth strategist. And I believe that true wealth is built from the inside out, and it's an abundance of everything you value. And I can tell you right now, what you're seeing right there, what Bryce boy is hugging on Brock, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about right there. And so I'm very passionate about what I do. Bethany, I saw some videos of you spending time with your son and the little pup that was trying to bite your ankle. And that's just good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So anyway, good morning, everybody. I'm happy to be here with you today. And before we get started, we are going to say our affirmations. So I know they're on the way. We're going to come off of mute, everybody coming off of mute. And we're going to say this together on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I am created
You are created for a purpose.
You
are created
On purpose.
for a purpose.
All right. All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. I want to talk to you about being intentional. Being intentional. And this is coming from kind of a series that I have put together that I brought out of my book, The Wealth Revolution, of living by design and not by default. And to do anything by design, you must be intentional, right? It requires intention and attention. And I think that's important because you hear me talking about get off the sideline, right? Just hoping something shakes out in your favor and just going with the flow and being entitled, whatever people call you, just accepting that instead of standing on who you are and who you were created to be. And so, a lot of sales gurus talk about knowledge and they talk about skills. You've heard me talk about that before. But if you ask C-suite executives for Fortune 500 companies, and this has actually been a poll before, they look at ask, A-S-K. What is the most important thing? Attitude, skill, or knowledge? Most of them say attitude is the most important. But yet all trainings are focused on skills and knowledge. Now, let's just break this down a little bit. I am not an expert in your field. I don't know what it takes to be successful from a knowledge standpoint and a skill standpoint in your particular field. So I don't show up on Monday mornings with, hey, you must do this 10 times. And if you don't hear back, touch them 3 times, 1 text, 1 email, and 1 call. I don't know that stuff. I'm just telling you. But I teach people and I encourage people to be who you are, because guess what? A lot of that stuff you don't have to do when you have the right attitude and you're just being you, because you attract. And I can speak from confidence on that because I've got experience in that. So I can focus on the attitude because I know where the attitude comes from. An attitude that attracts comes from someone who is living in purpose. and who is just being their authentic self. Somebody who is authentic and living on purpose, for a purpose, they're not going to sit there and try to be somebody they're not. They're not going to be there. And, you can be prim and proper. I am not prim and proper. All right. Put a 5 in the chat if you know that Chad Free's not prim and proper. And I'll tell you, I'm not prim and proper, right? I don't care, but I'm genuine. And I truly care about people. And people see that, right? So let's talk about this. I put together some notes here. I'm going to read some of these notes here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going to have a little call to action at the end. How about that? A little call to action. It's going to be a little opportunity for you. It's going to be a little opportunity for you. All right. So, are you living the day that you designed, or the one someone else has defaulted into you? All right. High performers often fall into the reactive pattern. Busy, but not productive. How many of you feel like, man, I was busy today, boy. It was a busy day today. But were you productive? Were you chasing leads, approval, or the next deal instead of attracting the right opportunities? Listen to what I tell you. You got to do the skills and knowledge, guys. You got to make the calls. I'm not on here. I might get kicked off if I know Brock, he said, Chad, hey, Chad. Now we can't be telling these guys that this, and this. So that's why I'm disclosing all this. You got to do the calls. You got to do the door knocks. You got to do all these things. But you might not have to do many of them if you're just being who you're supposed to be and have the right attitude and your confidence in who you are, and see you attract the right people. Most of the time, when you are truly sharing what you believe, like for me, I think I've said it before. I may have covered this last week. I believe everybody's created on purpose for a purpose. And most of the time, their mindset or money is the two things that are preventing them from ever even thinking about purpose. Well, look, if I tell somebody that and they're digging what I'm saying, they want to hear more. But if they're like, yeah, I'm good. You didn't need that person anyway. So I'm not going to chase that kind of person. All right. It's great to do business with people that believe the same thing that you do, or have, the same values. Those are the easy clients, but you don't know who they are if you're not being who you're supposed to be and who you were created to be. That's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. It's so much easier to do business with people who, align with your values and your beliefs, or want to know more about it. And that's just something I don't hold back anymore. You guys know that. All right. Living by default is letting momentum decide your direction. Living by design is letting intention drive your momentum. All right. Design begins when you stop asking, what do I need to do? And start asking, who am I? Guess what? Becoming. Anybody seeing it? That'd be a cool t-shirt. I'm just kidding. Brock's got a t-shirt that says that. I am becoming. Design your mindset. Your outer, now this is a good one right here. Your outer results will never exceed your inner design. Come on. Boy, that's good right there. Your outer results will never exceed your inner design. Define success on your terms and create daily declarations. Design your circle. Be intentional with proximity, with who's in your circle. People either drain your design or they drive it. You like talking to somebody that complains all the time or is negative? That'll drain you. It'll drain you. Or that says, well, I don't think that'll work. I don't believe that'll work. Well, they might not know what the whole picture looks like of your dream or your vision. So be careful. Be careful who you let in your circle. When you live by design, you move from survival to significance. One of the biggest revelations that I had when I had my moment was, first of all, I realized that I'm not in a race with anybody. These are, some of my little revelations that I had. I'm not in a race with anybody. I really am competing just with myself. I'm one of one. But here's the cool thing, and this is what I want to get across to you today. When I was sitting in my closet and I had that huge revelation, and I realized that I've been trying to be like my dad my entire life, I was completely released from that. Completely. And mind you, that was not something that he placed on me. I was obsessed with trying to be like him. Just call it like it is. That's how I define success. But when I had that complete revelation, I remember sitting Indian style by this time. I went from a fetal position, crying my eyes out, to sitting up Indian style in the dark. But all of a sudden I saw this, it was like a track, like you're sprinting the 100 or the 40-yard dash or whatever. And I saw my lane and it was wide open. Now, I don't know what that, I guess it was a clear track. There wasn't nobody beside me. But when I saw that lane, I knew that that was my race that I was responsible for. And also with that, again, I can't explain it hardly, but it's like I had a blank canvas all of a sudden. I can be whatever I want to be. I can be whatever I want to be. I can do whatever I want to do. I just got to take a stab at it. I got to take a shot at it. I got to be intentional. And at this point, I'm like, okay, is this something that, God, you're leading me to do? But I felt like a fresh breath of air. Creativity. I went from chaos to creativity. I can build whatever I want to build. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm not allowing anybody to dictate what I do anymore, except for one person. That's when it all changed. So what I want to do is I want to speak into you that, guess what? You have a blank canvas. And if you don't have a blank canvas, guys, you may not realize it, but you can take that picture, that, them big white on an easel or whatever, like sticky notes or what, that you draw on. You can take that thing and you can roll it over, and now there's your blank canvas. Yours might have stuff written all over it, but you can turn the page. That's it. That's a good one right there. Turn the page. Or like what we like to do, you can hit that restart button. Now, you guys know that I like to talk about purpose and all of that. But here's what I want to tell you. You know, when you make this shift, you create, you no longer chase, you attract, you no longer react. You respond with purpose. It's kind of like a house. Default living is walking into a floor plan that someone else has built and trying to decorate it. Design living is picking up the blueprint and saying, I'm building something different. So choose to live by design and not by default. Don't wait on permission. I'm giving you permission right now. You're not living on accident. You are the architect of your life, and the blueprint starts now. What if somebody 3 generations down from you are waiting on you to take your next step? Your next step could change the trajectory of generations to come. Your very next step. So will you be obedient to that? Guys, I'm not asking you to, this is not, hey, change. You shouldn't be a realtor. You shouldn't be a mortgage person. You shouldn't be a business. It's not that. It's, are you using that platform for purpose? You are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. Now, I'm not, if God's leading you to do something different, then you need to pay attention to that. But I'm just speaking that you are where you are right now. All the mistakes that you've made, all the failures that have taken place, all the bad times that have got you to right where you are equipped. You are equipped to truly, truly walk out your purpose. And guess what? You're going to continue to be equipped. You're going to continue to go through things. But are you present? Are you aware? Are you mindful? See, that's when it changes. When you start walking in purpose, you're mindful of, hey, I'm walking in purpose. You're not on a hamster wheel anymore, wondering and wandering. You are aware. So now let's talk about money. Some people may be struggling financially. I don't know your story. I was going to talk about this last week, but I didn't. I felt led to do something different. But relationship capital is huge. And sometimes that's not brought up. You may have relationship equity that you need to capitalize on, because you can truly bring value to folks. Maybe you feel like, I say this a lot because, Coach Burt was a huge influence on me, and, getting to where I am right now, as far as like how to look at rejection. Maybe there's no such thing as rejection. Some will, some won't. So what? You know what else he told me? You might be a level 10 person stuck inside of a level 4 opportunity. You know what else he told me? You don't need more money. You need more people. You may have the people, but you may not have the partners. I don't know. So as we wrap up, what I want to talk to you about is this is not a recruiting thing. I promise you, that's the last thing I would ever want to do. But there are opportunities that you can get paid very well, and I mean life-changing, just by having the relationships with the right person and the right people, just by making introductions. And we're not talking $500 or $1,200. We're talking $50,000. We're talking $120,000. We're talking big numbers, potentially, because relationships matter. So John and we're gonna do a little Zoom opportunity call, 30 to 45 minutes, let's just say. And we're gonna share with you a couple of opportunities that you may know the certain type of people that we're looking to talk to, or you may know someone who knows someone, and again, it's all relationship based. And these are things that can dramatically help that business, number one. But number two, you can be compensated very well for it. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do right now, because I didn't ask Jay to do this. I'm going to put my email. See, I have a one-track mind. I can't talk while I type and do something else. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. There's my email address. If you want to be on that call just to hear what that's all about, we ain't gonna ask for nobody's money and we ain't gonna twist your arm. I mean, it's just like, do you know this person? Do you know somebody that knows this person? That's it. I can't sit here and say, don't chase and blah, 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 and then turn around and do it to you. Okay. I promise you I ain't gonna do that. It's just presenting the opportunity. This could be that diesel truck that you needed, right? You've been in a 4-cylinder. You know what I'm saying? This could be a diesel taking you up out of the mountain, out of the hole that you've been stuck in. I don't know. But what I want you to do is I want you to email me today. I'd recommend you do it right after this, but by noon Eastern, whoever sends me an email and say, I'm in, all right, those are the ones that'll be invited to the 30 to 45 minute little, it's going to be very informal. We're just going to talk to you and present a few opportunities for you. Okay. This is not taking you out of what you're doing. You got to keep your foot on the gas. What you're doing, this is just, again, relationship capital, relationship equity. And it's very unique and it could be life-changing for you. So that's my email in the chat. If you want to be a part of that, that's all I'm going to say there. But you have to be intentional. You have to send me an email and you have to say I'm in, and you have to do it by noon. We want to work with serious people. Okay. And it may not be, there may not be a fit there. You might not know anybody, but I'd appreciate it if you were interested. So, all right, guys, that's really all I got right now. Does anybody have anything that they would like to add or talk or say, or what's on your heart? Anybody have something happen to them this weekend that they want to shout about, or whatever? Come off mute.
Right here, Chad, Mr. Chad.
Right here. Right here, Miss Robin.
Well, I just want to let you know that you encouraged my husband and I in our retirement plan for our little RV park in Chattahoochee Mama.
Yes.
And my partner bought me. His wife is a literary genius, and she's like, Hoochie Mama, you are Chattahoochee Mama. So she bought me www.chattahoocheemama.com. And
Love it.
we just kept on this vision, you know, we got the land, we gotta get it set up with the pads, with the electric pedestals, with the plumbing, with the pump out, with the completely excavated, you know, with the easements in the city. And then, of course, the scary part, we had to call them. And you had encouraged us, said, Robin, yep, you can't just go, come on, give me a good retirement, come on. No, you have to be intentional. So with all the encouragement and my partner and you and everyone else, I called the city, and I was very nervous. I thought they were going to say, no way, can't do it, get lost. She said, well, the zoning is very specific, and you can only do certain things on this zoning. And one of them is recreational RV park. That's
How
it.
about that? Come on there, Robin.
How
Yes,
about you are
ma'am.
created on purpose for a purpose? And so,
Yes.
amen.
Robin, did I tell you, no, you shouldn't do that? I need you to put your money with me because I can show you something better. Did I say anything like that?
Oh, absolutely not. You're like, that's it. That sounds
Don't
it.
lie. Don't lie to the people now. You mean I didn't twist your arm and say, do something with me? No, that's
No. You
alignment.
evaluated, and that was it. Alignment.
Gosh, I love that. I love that. I love that. God works it out. If he puts it on your mind and in your heart, he's going to work all that stuff out. It's already done. It's already laid out. You got to walk into it. Getting yayed up at 8:43. There's only 2 minutes left. Goodness gracious. You just got to step into it. You got to step into it because it's already laid out for you. I promise you. My goodness, that gets me jacked up, Robin. Thank you so much for saying that. Y'all see, I get yayed up. That's what it's all about. So much. That's where fulfillment comes. They're still got a lot of stuff they got to do to get that up, but they saw that blank canvas. They saw the blank canvas. What if we did this? What if we did that? Boom, go do it. Man. All right. Goodness, I love this. I love this job. I love this job, guys. And I love y'all. I love y'all. Hey, listen, I'm excited to see who emails me. If it's just one person, you know what? That's good. If it's 22 people, that's fine too. It don't matter. I'm still going to show up. All right. So John and I'll be on that. We'll get that information out to you. And that's it. Guys, be here tomorrow. Rock the Rock. He'll be here, and 8:15, same place, same time, same channel. We out. See ya.